If you can see this, oh man, it's not working. All right, whatever, whatever. Hmm. Just trying to figure out what to stream to. I've got TikTok up for the first time in forever, and it's YouTube or Twitch. I want to go with three. Um, yeah, I just don't want to pay the money. I don't want to pay the money for Restream Premium. If it was like a straight fee, sure, whatever. But it's like a monthly plan. What is this? No, I'm not a business. Get the hell out of here. What? $16 a month. Hmm. That might be happening right now. See, personally, I like streaming to Twitch. Oh, hold on. I like streaming to Twitch even though most people don't hop into my streams, whatever. And then Twitch's thing is that so if you stream to Twitch, you kind of get lost in the shuffle because there's so many like top streamers that are always on or big events going on. YouTube does decent for me. Nothing great. I don't really get a ton of views there either because I stream too much with no structure, which I am okay with. Um, but TikTok, you'll get like maybe like 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 views, but everybody's in there for like 15 seconds and out. It's also a pain trying to find my stream. Here it is. Others have to find my stream is because I need to see the chat, which doesn't show up on Restream. All right, whatever. I'm here. I'm here in my stream, and I think I'm going to do this stupid thing. I think I'm going to finally give these people money. This is annual. I clicked monthly. Damn it. Why will they not let me click monthly? See? This is the problem, man. I'm over here trying to give them money, but they're not okay with this money. They're like, nah, you got to give us all the money. So I can't click monthly. I'm just trying to give them a little bit of money. I'm not giving them $380. Are you crazy? I don't even know how to, man. I'm trying to upgrade my plan to something else, but they literally will not let me do what I want to do. There's a thing there that says I can do what I want to do, but I can't do it. That's very annoying. Doing this in real time. This is okay, let's put in some old games. Gosh. Big box. Here we go. Cut this on in the meantime. See, this thing up here says get more power from Restream. Upgrade. Sure. There we go. Monthly selected. All right, cool. Plans for individuals. $19 a month. I hate these people. Hold on.
Visualizing big box.
Boy, trying to get this situation sorted out. I would like to stream to more places at once. Sorry. I'm still trying to get this thing sorted out with this stupid subscription thing. I'm trying to figure out where I have what money on and what card it's linked up to and all this other stuff. It's a mess. This is really stupid. I hate the fact. So you used to be able to stream to like 3 platforms on Restream, and they opened it up so you could stream to other services. But the catch was that they raised their prices. Like you can stream, instead of just streaming to like say like Twitch, YouTube, Kick, TikTok, whatever, they open up to all these other services, so you can stream to like 20, 30 different platforms, but then you can only stream at 2 at a time instead of 3. So man, do this. Whatever, dude. YOLO, right? YOLO, right? That's what we say, right? I'm so angry about this. This is my angry face. Good. We're good. If Restream would just let me do what I want to do, man. Oh, I get it. I understand. I was trying to figure out what was going on with this thing. It's like, hey, AI powered clips. Save hours on editing. 50 clips, 100 clips, 250 clips. No. What? No, get the hell. No, I don't want. No AI. No AI. This means I can do this instead. Here's what I just did. I didn't need to do. It's fine. This is a last minute decision, which is why I'm doing all this stuff right now, like on stream. I'm definitely going to give Restream money finally. Day 1. Genesis. No, what the hell? How do I switch the dang card? That was not even set up on here. Shoot. And every time I go to do something, it tries to reset this thing to make me pay for AI clips. Is this what I want to do? Oh my gosh. Do I really want to give these people money? No. No, I'm going to fight the power. We're going to fight the power. Oh, it's gonna be really hard to resist. Watch, I'm gonna go back there in like a couple minutes. Up, I'm gonna give him money in a second. All right, let's see. Congo the movie, Commandos, behind enemy lines. This is Brazil. I know that's related to Brazil. I don't know why, but that game is related to Brazil. Clue, cliffhanger, Chuck Rock, Chuck Rock. Little Chuck Rock. Let's see how this plays. I don't know what my controls are for Sega Genesis games on this controller. From the makers of Tomb Raider. Of course, the thing that draws my attention is like, why is that guitarist? I guess that's the bassist, the woman on the right. Like, man. Winning. They're winning. This music is just, it's the theme of give them money. Oh, look. So there's no time limit. Just a start. There is something about this game. I'm going to make a statement. There's only some people that will understand what I mean. This game, I remember this from when I was younger. I didn't really play it. I didn't understand. So for me, I think I had heard of, what's it called? What is the TurboGrafx game called? Chuck Rock is the Sega Genesis one. Bonk. I had heard about Bonk, but whenever I would go to the store to look for that game, I didn't understand it was only on TurboGrafx. I didn't know what it was. I just knew that it was a really cool caveman game. But I would see this, and I was like, this doesn't look like the same game. It looks a lot more gross. Alright. The back of my head, like, give these damn people money. Unlock my power. I would rather do the yearly plan, honestly, if I had the money for it right now, but I don't, so. Alright. This button and hope it does the right thing. I don't know anything about AI. Stop asking me to do AI stuff. Oh my gosh. Man, I felt so bad. So I was in this meeting for work. This like developing. Oh no. Hey, I'm here. All right, my bad. I cut my stream on and I cut it back off and I cut it back on because I just signed up for Restream, whatever the base tier is, the one that's above free, because I wanted to stream the 3 places at once. But I didn't want to get the money. Man, because it used to be back in my day, this was a free thing. I thought this was America, damn it. Restream used to just let you stream stuff for like a set price, but now you have to like pay extra for the things that used to be base level features. The whole reason I had signed up for Restream, which is streaming to multiple places. I am live. Hello. Yeah, there's no escape. But yeah, so right now it looks like I'm finally streaming to 3 places again because I gave them $20. $20 a month. Are they crazy? And the way that they set it up too is like for some reason I couldn't. They want you to like. They did that thing like, oh hey, here's our deal. You can sign up for what is it? You can sign up for a yearly rate and get discounted. So instead of paying like $20 or $20 a month, you can pay $16 a month. Cool. But then it's like, oh, we're gonna bill you $380. I'm like, first off, that math doesn't add up. Yeah, but man, oh come on, I did all that for nothing. Anyway, sorry. There's so much stuff happening in this game, like visually right now. I'm trying to like figure out what the hell I'm looking at. What are we doing? What? Oh man, whatever. But yeah, they do the yearly rate, but the thing is that it's like, all right, so if you wanted to pay the yearly rate, if I had the money right now, it's like, let's say it's $170 like a year. Okay, you know what? For me, how much I stream, even though again, like I said, I don't get a ton of views, but it's still just like, it's a thing I enjoy doing. It's not too bad, whatever. Yearly rate, $170. It's like, why is it charging me $380? Why is that what they want to charge? And it's because the way that they set it up is they're like, if you don't pay attention, it's just a check mark that's in the middle and it's purple. And it looks like it's just like, oh, that's part of the service. No, they charge you another $20 for all this AI clip generation stuff, like based off what you're doing. You know what? If I had the money, how great would it be if I did that? And the only clips it generates is just me complaining about AI. Anyway, yeah, it's just stupid. What are we doing? Chuck Rock. What do I do? Why is everything? I don't understand. Yep. Very accurate. It's the kind of game that would appeal to kids. What I was going to say earlier is that there is something about this game that is very Nick Arcade coded. Like this feels like the kind of game where it'll be like, all right, do. You have 3 minutes to get through level 1. Can you do it? And the kid's just over there like, oh. And everybody in the crowd's going crazy. This game feels very Nick Arcade. Actually, the game I'm thinking about when I think of Nick Arcade and caveman stuff is Toki. Toki Tori. I think Toki is the one that is, you play as like a giant ape. Toki going ape spit. Are you saying you had this game as a kid? What that reminds me of is like, this is definitely the kind of game that you would go to the video store and you'd look at games, but I'm gonna get this for this weekend. And it's not, it's whatever. It's got some cool colors. But it's whatever. But like, there might be, you might have like, you're looking at it now, like as an adult, it's like, well, they had a copy of Phantasy Star 4 because I'm a child. I rented, what's it called? Chuck Rock. Yo, this nonsense must stop. How do I kill these guys? They just split into smaller forms. Oh, my stomach is strong enough. I think. this how dinosaurs work? Okay, alright. Very intuitive. Toki just has a visual style that looks very close to this, what I remember. Oh, about the nachos. I did get my nachos finally, which is great. I got nachos as I asked for. And like I said, the problem is like every time I order nachos, something always happens. So what happened was that Pee-wee wanted to go for a walk. So I got the nachos and instantly had to leave the house. Okay. Time I got back in here, they were like, I opened the thing up, like, all right, everything up top still looks good. They're only up for like maybe 30, 40 minutes, whatever. Look in there. So to me, it looked like there was no cheese. I don't know what kind of savages work at this place. What they did, because I had requested, you know, I was like, oh, like I didn't get what I wanted. I wanted nachos, ideally with cheese, as you assume comes with nachos. What they did is they put the cheese on the bottom of the styrofoam container, and they put all the stuff on top of it so you can't see it. So like when you're digging through this stuff, you get like a huge, like there's a ton of lettuce up top. There's like a couple of pieces of meat between. You got the sour cream. I can see the rice. I can see the chips. But like under the chips at the very bottom of the tray, and one solid, like it's like a big chunk like this, is just nothing but the cheese. The cheese like merged together into a solid block. Like, there's nothing I can do with it. But yeah, it's no good. No good. I didn't get a refund for it, but I did get a credit back. Whoops. I have to remember that I can use the rocks for protection. Like Pee-wee has not wanted to go outside since. But in that exact moment, he's like, I gotta go outside now. Now is my time. This is the best time to pee. You can only pee when there are fresh nachos. Oh no. That's all good. Why did that thing get huge? Why does the thing get bigger when you kill it? Whatever. So I think what they do in the sequel is I believe they give him a regular weapon because this stomach, like this belly bounce move, is terrible. Like you have to walk up on the thing you're trying to hit it, which is already problematic. But what the hell is this? Are you serious? Oh my gosh. If I had just kept it basic and just went with some chips and cheese from Taco Bell, I wouldn't have this issue at all. But no, it was like, let me get my raging burritos and tacos. Tacos I got from there have been pretty good. Saw this video, it was like a Gen Z versus millennial talking about games, and like the millennial was like trying to explain what is happening. Alright, whatever. The Gen Z person was like explaining like, oh yeah, it's a holiday weekend, I got so much time to play games, and talking about how great the game they were playing was or whatever. And then the millennial was trying to explain, like, you haven't played this game, and you have to, like, spend all this money or whatever, and it's terrible. They're trying to explain why. And I'm like, well, basically what happens is, once you have obligations, you don't have time to do that. So all of a sudden you have to play things that, you know, you have to remind yourself that, oh, games are actually bad, so I shouldn't be playing games anyway, so I'm not missing out on anything. But you still need to play games as like a function. It's great. I swear the clip is way better than describing it. Alright. What did I learn? I learned I need to order. See, what I should have done in the replay is I should have gone through and ordered the nachos the second I said I wanted nachos, because it would have been here like 30 minutes earlier. But instead I was like, I wonder what nachos I want to get. I spent too much time shopping around. I should go with the first option. It's Taco Bell. The answer is Taco Bell. That's what I learned. Alright, let's see. Let's see. I feel like I need this rock here. There's a reason why in Demolition Man, Taco Bell is the company that wins the fast food wars. Like, man, what was I thinking? In Demolition Man times, they didn't even have Raging Burritos and tacos, whatever they call the place. Say Unga Bunga? Ooga Booga? Taco Bell. The taste you can trust. Taco Bell, an American tradition? I don't know what to call it. Man. So again, I mentioned I went to go see Young Washington, which I'm going to. I feel like I need to just keep singing the praises of that movie to make people think it's like this super great movie. It's a totally cromulent movie. It's nothing great. It's totally fine for what it is. It is exactly what you think it is. It's a movie about young George Washington when he was young and getting into the military and whatever. Totally fine movie. But I need to hype it up and make people think that it's way better than it is. Anyway, I feel like when I was younger, like a movie like that might have had like some sort of like weird cups, you know, like a George Washington themed whiskey glass or something like that. Maybe you would have got some. You would have got a George Washington themed video game from Acclaim or something, but no, nothing. And I was at the theater. I was like, man, I'm surprised they don't have like any sort of like flags or anything related to this movie. There's no merch. Okay. Get him, get him. I'm so focused on this game right now and I hate it. Let's see. Oh boy. That's not how I wanted that to go, but I guess it worked out anyway. This thing's gonna jump. Sweet. It sounds... It probably is. It sounded like a squirrel just fell out of a tree outside my window. What I gotta do? Uh-oh. Another one. Now look, these squirrels are just falling out the trees or something inside. It's weird. Every time I wonder, I'm like, man, how is this squirrel a pest? And then I hear stuff like that, like, oh, yep. Like, I think my windshield got damaged because I think these squirrels were just dropping acorns off this tree. And I feel like one of them just fell in the perfectly right spot. What? Are you not dead yet? Oh, come on, man. You do not understand. This game does not respect the rules of platformers. Alright, it's supposed to be 3 hits and I'm done. Yeah, it's Speaking of time running out, this sounds like a casino zone. This doesn't sound like underground. What the hell is this? This weird blowjob dinosaur. I don't know. We got a porcupine. I wish you could hear this. It sounds like there are just squirrels just falling out of the trees. Watch me find out like tomorrow, like, oh, it was, today there was some sort of a crazy plague that started. It's gonna be great. I feel, alright. Alright. D? We're both black. I can't get canceled. I feel like if I was looking in the instruction manual, there is a non-zero chance that they would call this monster here like, oh yes, this is the tar baby. Like, wait, what? Don't do that. Don't do that, 90s. I could see it being in the manual. Oh man. This is something like horribly offensive. Like, oh yeah, this is just what we call this thing. And it comes from Japan too. Like a giraffe dinosaur. Why? This is this sassy looking snake. Go back down and get that. No, I don't. Thank God. Oh man. Is this a depressed tomato? What the hell was it? What did I just touch? This is alright. This is the kind of game that... This is the kind of thing that Limited Run would put way too much time into, like, re-releasing. It's like they put time into re-releasing these games, but from everything I hear outside of Jaws, most of their re-releases are, like, the bare minimum. So it's like, they put out these collections. It's like here's Shadowrun, not Shadowrun, Shadow Man remade. What is this? What is this stick figure? Whatever. We're fine. And like they don't really change much, which is the dogs are hearing the noises I've been hearing this whole time. Oh. I'm an idiot. Alright, so it sounds like something's falling out of trees. I think those are those little, like, the small fireworks. Yeah, there we go. This used to be my favorite day to go skate because you go outside and it just feels like people is anytime you do anything, it's like, oh, yep, people are shooting fireworks because I'm that awesome. What's this thing? Kiwi. Oh, those are flames. I understand. Oh, buddy. I swear it feels like a sack of potatoes every time I pick them up. He used to, when he was like a puppy, like when he was like really little. Yeah, I actually, man, looking back, I was like, oh, that was probably a bad idea, or whatever, it was an awesome time. I had a friend, his brother just loved buying fireworks, and they had set these fireworks up on the ground, and the idea is like, alright, you have to ollie over these right before they go off, or like I'd have to do something over them, and like did, nothing went wrong. But like, man, I was thinking like later, it's like that something could have gone really bad there. It was all like, you know, bottle rockets, so it wouldn't have been anything crazy, but still. TV is starting to stress out. Wasn't much. I feel like so far they shot more fireworks here on Juneteenth. These are falling in a certain order, but like this is not such bad design, right? Like there's nowhere for me to get through there without getting hit from the first one, because what do you do? Is that a heart? That is a heart. Sorry, I'm still thinking about my, the little mud enemies, whatever they are. Mudman. Doesn't really sound any better. Just imagine some white kid playing this game, like, oh no, watch out for the tar babies. They're coming for you. Oh, man. What? Yep. What do I do? Can I make this jump? I can make this jump. You can't make that jump. Land it now. It was a totally okay game. I mean, I guess, you know, if this was... It feels like more of a rental. It doesn't feel like the kind of game I would actually want to own. But if I had it, I guess it wouldn't have been the worst thing ever. Game over. Just straight game over. Get 2 continues. Alright. GG. So the game that made me cry, speaking of Sega Genesis, that seems okay. I think the second game is better. Let's go 3. This game looks a lot closer to Bonk. It's like a cross between Bonk and Chuck Rock. It's his son, so they can get around whatever loopholes they had. But the game that made me cry, I bought this. If it's in here, I think it's in here. I got this as a birthday present. I got this as a birthday present, and I thought it looked really cool. I was like, man, this kid's on roller skates, and there's all these cool kids on the cover. Like, how awesome is this game? Flipped it over. There's no art. I don't know. This should have been my red flag. There's no art on the back of the box. It's just this picture. Whatever. I did something different. It's fine. Whatever. Let's go ahead and play it. And I played the game, got the game, birthday present, spent $50, whatever. It was like all the money I had. Seemed like a brand new game. It looked cool. Nobody in the store had said anything about it. I never heard of the arcade machine, so whatever. So I got the game. I finished the game in like 30 minutes, like after buying it, and it was done. There's nothing else to do. And I wanted to take the game back, so I asked my parents to, and they wouldn't take it back, and I was just stuck with the game. I was just stuck with this game. Easy and normal. I'll set it to normal. But all it is like, it's the kind of game that, like, you know, if you saw it in an arcade and you play it, you'd be fine. Or, you know, back in the 90s, to me, I feel like rollerblading and roller skating was like so popular. Wow, look at that. I'm gonna save that for later for now. I think the thing that got me too was like, I had played Streets of Rage 2 before I got this, and I thought Skate was the coolest character. I was like, oh man, it's a black kid that rides skates. I was also riding skates. Great, he's just like me. Whatever, it's fine. Thinking of this game now is like, it's whatever, it's nothing crazy. But the problem is, again, I'm playing this game for free in an emulator. Like, this is what I bought. The art got me. There was no pictures. There's nothing. There was no way for me to know what this game was. It's like, what if I had a beat 'em up where every character was Skate? Cool. I think the two games I got when I got my Sega Genesis, actually. So I remember specifically going to one of my brother's friend's houses, and he had a poster for Sonic 2. And I had heard about Sonic the Hedgehog, but didn't really know much about it because I was a Nintendo kid. I got Sonic 2, and I got this other game. I don't know what made them get it for me, but it was a game called Lightning Force. Like, what the hell is this? Like, look at this. This game is nothing. I spent money. I spent birthday money on this game. This is the one game I got until Christmas. Like, dude, I was so hurt. I was so hurt. I do feel justified playing that game just a second ago. But yeah, this game definitely is not great. I was thinking it was one of those, or maybe I just misunderstood it. But so Lightning Force, because I was also into reading. I remember I had a test, it's like a spelling test, and they said spell the word lightning, and I spelled it how it was spelled in the game. If I can find it, it's here. They said spell lightning. I said Lightning. Wrong. It's like, no, that's how you spell lightning. How did I know? But anyway, I got Sonic 2, and I think I had Sonic 2, Street Fighter 2, and I had this. This is Thunder Force 2, Thunder Force 3, something. Maybe Thunder Force 4. It's one of the Thunder Force games. The other games are different. I know the first game is like it's like a overhead shooter, but you have like you can do free roam sort of. This is why you shouldn't learn how to spell the names of the word, whatever English from like early '90s games. It doesn't work, does it? I had to blow in the cartridge. Let's try this. Maybe this will work. Okay. Thunder Force 4, Lightning Force. Whatever. Ooh. Ooh, boy, they're trying to get me. Hmm. What is a Bitcoin milkshake? I'm looking at something very important right now. Very important is not really important, but still. Look at this game. Getting this game just out of the blue, like somebody be like, hey, I'm gonna get you a surprise, like a present, and they don't know about video games, they pick this out for me, like, this looks so cool. This game looks so awesome. See, this is interesting. There was a game that came out on the DS called like Ketsui Death Label or something like that. It's one of those like, it's a bullet hell game, but what was really cool about that version is it's all in Japanese, whatever. So I couldn't read it. I had an R4 to play the game, but it does this thing where it's like a tutorial. Like instead of like just throwing you into the game like, hey, survive, it shows you like, hey, dodge these shots. All right, now get through this thing. Then it'll put you in a situation where like you have to like use the specific pixel that you can use to, you know, take hits. Like you can kind of, you have like a ship, but like maybe it's just the middle of it that actually takes damage. Like it would slow the game down enough for you to like navigate like that. It's really, really, really cool. Oh no, I'm gonna go straight. We're gonna go to straight. We're gonna go to Dazer. Then we'll go to Ruin and then Air Raid. It says straight target Gargoyle Diver. Second attack Dazer target Formalhaut. Third attack Ruin target Hell Arm. Fourth attack Air Raid target Rat Carry. So let me look that up. I don't know what that is. I think it's like Ketsui, like Ketsui Death Label or something like that. It's just some I'd heard about I heard about it on a podcast from a long time ago, Retro Force Go. Oh, Geppy X. This looks cool. This looks really cool. Yeah, some of these games are just like, it's fun to shoot stuff and like look and then be like, man, I barely survived that. It's such a, is it, maybe it's adrenaline? I don't know what it is. There's something about those kinds of games that is just like, they're like addictive. It's that moment when like there's a bunch of stuff going on, you're like, I can barely make out what's happening. All right, so hold on, before I forget. So the thing that made this game super cool to me as a kid was this. Like, look at this, look at the sprites. You have like 3 layers of clouds, 4 layers of clouds. You got whatever's going on in the background here, which is more layers, more parallax, another layer back there, more clouds in front of these, and you go down here, and you can go down to like, you can see the water down there. Like, how cool is that? You can go underwater. And you get this thing right here, like coming out. This game looks so cool. What was that one game? What's that roguelike game? Speaking of that, it's like a Voltron type thing. I forgot. I think they made a sequel too. can't think of what it's called. I can't even think of the studio that made it. It was one of those games that came out and I was like, this game is going to do well. And I don't think it did. I think it was people that played it were like, this game is awesome, there's nothing like it, but I'm giving him back shots. Oh, whatever. Look at this! They do the thing that I hate that some games seem to do for some reason, where they like love to put stuff in the foreground and you're kind of obscured. But I mean, it's still like, this is so cool. And what threw me off about this game is that, like, you know, finding out later, like, oh, this is one of the Lightning, or not Lightning Force, Thunder Force games. What are those? And looking up the rest of the games, like, none of the other games are like this. All the other games are weird. Like, they're all like, I can't say open world, but you can kind of go like anywhere. Oh, since there's no analog control, you can hit the power button and speed up or slow down. Tried to let PB out earlier. Oh no! Oh man, I made it to the boss too. Dang it. Be nice. I'm gonna call my mom and ask her something. Hold on. Okay. I have that Earthian game on my wish list. The one from is it Yuzo Koshiro, the one that did the music from Streets of Rage? My mom says she wants a burger. There's Pee Wee. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Yo. Hello? I'm in my room. What's up? Oh, what you got? What you need? You trying to get something? Let me see if they're still open. I gotta see if they're still open because it's the holiday. Alright, I got you. You said what? Right. Yeah, I'll go get it. Alright. I'm across the hall from him, but he's too fucking drunk to know that. So he's asking me to go to the store. He's like, since you're out, can you give me something? I'm not out. I'm here in the house. It's a root beer. Awesome. Thank you. Okay, buddy. Like, you know what it is that bothers me is that there are 24 hours in a day. It's been light. It's been light all day. Why is it 9:24 on the 4th of July and this man's like, hey, can you go to the store? What the fuck? Who does that? Who does that? Like, come on. There's so many hours in the day. He is. Need to get these dudes back shots, just get it over with. Jeez. Pee-wee, I can't make him go away, buddy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, boy. I guess that's a game over. Alright, well, let me go ahead and go pick this stuff up so I can get back sooner. It's just that he's too drunk. He could technically drive, but nobody lets him use the car because he's always drunk. And whenever he's drunk, he does so much stupid stuff. Like, I remember he went somewhere. He was like, I'm gonna go. Can you give me a push? It's like, you need what? And I had to go to where he was. He was like 30 minutes from his house at some gas station, but he was completely wasted. I could tell he was wasted because he went to the gas station. He got right outside. He ran out of gas, and he wanted me to use. He had a Jeep, and I had a Toyota Corolla, and the Jeep is higher. You know, it's just a higher vehicle. So he wanted me to take my car and nudge his car to get it started moving because it was a manual transmission. He couldn't figure out how to get it in neutral, something stupid like that. And like, I'm like, dude, it's gonna mess up my car. He's like, no, it's gonna be fine. This cars are made for this. Like, what are you talking about? And he kept pressuring because he was drunk. So put my car on there, and the second I put my bumper up against his, and the second I even hit the gas a little bit, the entire front bumper of my car just crunched in. I was like, dude, I was so mad. So mad. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I guess get this out of the way. Um, yeah. Like I was so close to getting the Lost Vikings. They just want to go home. I did something a long time ago with all my Genesis ROMs where I found a program to rename the extension, and I switched them from .bin to .md, and every time I switch them back, they won't go back to the original like US versions. So all of my games they're almost all by default. It'll load the 50 hertz version over the 60 hertz version. Anyway, it is time. It's time to go to the store, so I will be back. And then we will play a game, maybe, I hope. We'll play some Magic Girl. Am I gonna get banned? Nope. Okay, cool. We're good. This is not that kind of Magic Girl, thank goodness. What does that say? Featuring Ling Ling the Little Witch. Oh, this is a 2015 game. I should be back. We'll see. Toodles. Have fun.